Hello, this is Liz, and we're at the 10th and Osage Light Rail Station. This is one of my favorite stations. It's one of the older stations of the RTD Light Rail system. So let's show you what's here. First, here's a shot of the general station. It's kind of an older design. The station platform here, especially that middle platform, is very narrow. I think it's one of the narrowest ones I've seen in the system. So what rail lines are serving this station? Well, there's a bunch. It's the C, the D, the E, the F, and the H come in here. Are there any bus lines serving the station? No, there are no bus lines here. If you walk about several blocks that way, there is a, but you do have to kind of cross the sketchier sections of Denver, so you've been cautioned. Is there an elevator at this station? No elevator. This is a really basic station. Is there a massive pedestrian bridge at this station? Well, there's no need, because on this you have just general housing. On this side you have nothing. Is there any place that you could get a fast meal around here? Well, actually, I just noticed something. This new building has a convenience store. I would bet you there's some hot coffee and a few other things. I don't know if they're actually open now, but they'd definitely be open on the weekday. Is this station in a very dull or quiet area? Dull, I wouldn't say. Quiet, a little bit. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, this would be about a 5. It's about as average as you could get. I mean, they get some traffic, but not a huge amount. Is there a park near the station? No, there's not any parks here. I mean, an empty field I don't consider a park. Are there any art installations? Well, there's definitely one here. This is a relatively new one. I didn't notice this one until recently. And there you go. That the rainbow sculpture and the Farm Workers of America symbol. I should mention RTD does a really nice job of keeping these places clean. Here's a crew they basically clean the station like every day or every other day here. So like I said, they're wiping the railing, picking up the trash. They're not just picking up the trash, they're wiping everything down. So is there anything weird or unusual about this station? Well, there are a number of things interesting about this station. We'll start on the right. I said there wasn't a fast food. However, there is the Buckhorn Exchange Steakhouse here, which has been here since 1893. If I pan a little bit right and left, you'll see that it's the only one of the original structures left in this area. The other interesting thing, this weird structure, which is an old signaling device for RTD, and it's no longer being used. And there's more interesting things on the other side of the tracks here. This whole area here, past the fence line and between us and those buildings, is what used to be the Burnham Shops of the Union Pacific. They pretty much have torn down all of it. Now you'll see that there is 2 lines for RTD, and then there's another track on the other side. Now that's not part of RTD, and that is an active track for the Union. It's called the Burnham Lead, and it basically runs for about 3 miles. The main line is farther to the west from here, about half a mile to the west, and it just kind of comes in this way through what was the shops, and there are also several industrial customers up here too. I've seen a train once or twice on here, but maybe one of these days I'll be able to photograph it, but that's another day. It's become a pretty nice day. The sun's come out, blue skies for the most part. Anyways, I'm getting hungry. My camcorder's almost out of memory. I actually got to work later today, so I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Thank you for watching. Please leave any comments below and rate this video, especially if you like it. And thank you for your time. This is Danusa signing off. Bye now.